What's good? What's good? What's good, my people? Let's try this again. Let's try it again, my peopleizations. Paul Porter, Stephen Taylor, what's going on? Let's try this once more. Right? I don't know what happened. Just got pushed off. Got pushed off, my peoples. But let's try this again. Let's work. Let's work. Let's work. So, Canelo Alvarez numbers have come in. 850,000 pay-per-view buys. Does this prove that Floyd Mayweather is still the superstar in the sport of boxing? DeAndre Johnson, Tyler Smith, what's going on? DP Rocker, my brother, what's going on? Randy Ridley, what's going on? Yeah, we back, man. Let's make it happen, man. Right? So does this prove that Floyd Mayweather is still a megastar when it comes to the sport of boxing? Brooklyn Bourne, Ernest Harvin, Robert Gonzalez, Dominic Seabron, Neil X. Davis, Joseph Wiggins, Kevin Lyles, Quam L. What's going on, great brother? Yeah, smash the like button, man. Let's work, man. Let's work. Let's work. Amazing, man. Let's work. Big Ott, what's going on? Cody Maxwell, BG Kicks, what's going on, great brother? So let's work. Contender Regime Boxing, my brother, what's going on? Go subscribe to my brother, Contender Regime Boxing. Istafa Jihad, what's going on? Zoe Knows Boxing, what's going on, great brother? And get the historian on. Don't know what happened, man. I don't know what happened. Historian, if you're in the building, man, send me Master Khalid, what's going on? Phil Gonzalez, what's going on? Let me know if you want me to send you the link. Historian. Teach, what's going on? Yeah, Teach, I don't know what happened. TD Sims, what's going on? AJ Johnson, what's going on? So I had to contact them, ask them what's going on, man. Viral for Life, brother in the super chat. He said, you like Bitcoin, bro? Never tried it. I don't know about all of that stuff, man. Inbox me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. And if you want to educate me on that, but I don't know much about it. Big Eye said, Blue, you think Canelo's a paper champ? Nah. Chris Brooks, what's going on? The level of competition, is Caleb Plant the greatest boxer in the world? No. Is Valiant, what's going on? Is Caleb Smith the greatest fighter in the world? No. Friston Charles, what's going on? Is who else he beat? That's it, right? Oh, Billy Joe Saunders. Is Billy Joe Saunders the greatest fighter in the world? No. Are they all unproven? Yes. Right. It just is what it is. That's the truth, right? The truth is that they're not proven. The biggest fight Caleb Plant had, Martin Zelaya, what's going on? The biggest fight Caleb Plant had in his career was against Jose Escatiki, and he was the underdog. Bomani UFG, what's going on? And he defied the odds. He beat Jose Escatiki, and that got him a lot of recognition. Caleb Smith, what's his biggest win? Billy Joe Saunders' biggest wins are over Chris Eubanks Jr. and over David Lemieux, right? Are they world beaters? David Lemieux, Chris Eubanks Jr.? No. I mean, they just were unproven. Caleb Smith, let me look at his biggest win, right? So the thing is, I don't think that he is a paper champion. I just don't think that, people say the same thing about, Terence Crawford, right? They say Terence Crawford, Jorge Delgado, what's going on? Terence Crawford hasn't fought the top-notch opposition. He hasn't. Right? He hasn't. He's admitting of that, right? His biggest fight is coming up. He fought a guy in Caleb Smith who had a 78-inch arm reach. He had an 8-inch arm reach advantage over Canelo and a 7-inch height advantage over Canelo Alvarez. And he holds the record for jabs, Caleb Smith, at super middleweight. Ruben Perez, Texas T 346. Go subscribe to my brother, Texas T 346. CPU Ram, what's going on? Joseph Wiggins, what's going on? Was he winning in the fight before the knockout? No. Isaac Israel, what's going on? He was losing at that point. There's a lot of people that had him winning. I didn't. I'm not one of those people. I thought he was losing at that point. I thought he won the first 3 rounds, but after that, it got shaky. Orlando Medina, brother in Super Jack. Canelo would knock out Floyd and Ward. Luis Castillo beat Floyd. Sergey Kovalev beat Ward. Okay, cool. Salute to you, Orlando Medina. Much love to you. So what is Liam Smith's biggest win, right? John Ryder. Who did he beat? Nobody. New Jersey. What's going on? It's funny. Orlando Medina says Canelo would knock out Floyd, but they fought. He didn't even touch him, let alone did he knock him out. New Jersey. What's going on? He didn't knock him out. He couldn't even touch him. He lost every single round. So how did you come up with the notion that he would knock out Floyd Mayweather when he couldn't even hit him? A 36-year-old Floyd Mayweather going on 37. He couldn't lay a glove on him. So how do you come up with the notion that he'll get knocked out? And Luis Castillo did not beat Floyd Mayweather. El Sonoris, what's going on? Ken PSI, what's going on? And did you know, how come everybody says this? Gifting Curse, what's going on? BB Black Samurai, what's going on? Cortrell Johnson, what's going on? And now, did you know this? How come everybody mentions this, right? Oh, right now at 44, he's supposed to knock him out right now. Cedric Joyner, what's going on? Anastio Lipe, what's going on? Look at Anastio Lipe. Canelo's a prize fighter. Floyd and Caleb Plant are Olympic-style ballerinas. Really? Floyd Mayweather stood right in front of Canelo Alvarez. Right in front of him. Did you see Floyd Mayweather? He utilized the ring more against Robert Guerrero and Canelo and Caleb and Marcos Maidana than he did Canelo. He stood right in the pocket. I don't know what fight you watch. Maybe you was hoping that that was the case. Eric Lopez, what's going on? That's the hope. D. McGee, what's going on? He stood right in the pocket with Canelo Alvarez, stood right in front of him, made him miss, and counted him. So what fight was you watching? Nubi Harar, what's going on? So people say this, right? They say, oh, well, Floyd Mayweather, right? He lost the first fight to Jose Luis Castillo, right? The funny part about that is, ITM Turn, what's going on? Mario Murray, what's going on? The funny part about them saying that is they never mentioned that he tore his rotator cuff. But when they mention Manny Pacquiao, they'll tell you, well, Manny Pacquiao hurt his shoulder. Valiant, what's going on? No, Floyd Mayweather legit tore his rotator cuff and still beat Jose Luis Castillo. Ripner Canum, what's going on? How come nobody mentions that? They always talk about he lost. Jeff Manley, what's going on? He lost. And then he immediately rematched him, and it wasn't even close. Javier Zambrano. Yeah, no problem, great brother. Appreciate you. From the Bay to Memphis. Salute to Memphis. And then he did it again. Nobody talks about the first fight. They only want, this is what they want. Ralph King, what's going on? Kevin Lyles, what's going on? Ketty Peace 504, my brother, what's going on? Jack Wild, Lefty Pro, what's going on? They always talk about the first fight. Why don't you mention the second fight? You know, in the first fight, he legit hurt his shoulder, and it was a close fight, but he won. And you know, when he was fully healthy immediately in the rematch, it wasn't even close. So you just looking for consolation prizes. Martine's family, what's going on? TD Sims, what's going on? Unique Business, my brother, what's going on? You're looking for a consolation prize. You're just looking to say, oh, he lost. Lord Sweat Real, what's going on? Be more in the building. Huh? Why nobody mentioned he injured his shoulder? Because if Canelo injured his shoulder in the fight, you would be jumping up and down screaming, well, he had an injured shoulder. He had an injured shoulder. How come that gets overlooked? Matt Sage, what's going on? Adrian Gonzalez Busso, what's going on? He would KO Floyd today. He should. He's 31 years old and Floyd Mayweather is 44 years old. You find joy in that? That tells you a lot when you look in the mirror. Cedric Joyner, what's going on? Tremont George, what's going on? DJ7 for Life, what's going on? Via Ferrer, what's going on? DOG215, my brother, what's going on? I don't know what happened. Reggie Denby, what's going on? Smash the like button. Donnie D, 1954, what's going on, great brother? Smash that like button. Get the likes all the way up. So get the likes all the way up, people. Smash the like button. Smash it, smash it, smash it. Lawless Jewelry, what's going on? So now you telling me, right, that Floyd Mayweather, 44, you happy to say today, the real Marlo TV, what's going on? You're happy to say today, well, yeah, he Floyd Mayweather, he'll Canelo will knock him out today. He's supposed to knock him out today. What are you talking about? T-shot, two-shot, what's going on? How does that even add up? What are you talking about? You find joy and comfort in saying that Canelo Alvarez would beat Floyd Mayweather today? A 44-year-old man that hasn't Southside of music. What's going on? Francis Vera, what's going on? Huh? Where would you find, how do you find joy in that? I'm confused. Joseph Wiggins, what's going on, great brother? That doesn't even add up. This dude is going on 45 years of age, and you talking about, yeah, well, Canelo will beat him today. He should. He ain't fighting 4 years, and he's 44 going on 45. What are you talking about? Brian Garrett Jr., what's going on? He should be able to knock him out today. That should just be simple mathematics. Well, Malik Rain, what's going on? J. Miguel D. Valley, what's going on? Anastasio Lupe said George Foreman KO Moore 46-47. Yeah, because he's a heavyweight, and the last thing to go is your power. Pay attention to the sport of boxing. Be a fan of the sport of boxing first. Fred Carter, what's going on? The last thing to go is your power. The first thing to go is your speed and your reflexes. A la Roy Jones, Sugar Ray Leonard, just simple mathematics. Oscar De La Hoya, when you're whatever, man, what's going on? Cedric Joyner, what's going on? Mr. Blue, what's going on? As you age, your reflex and your athletic ability fades, like in other sports. What do I think of Canelo versus Charlo? I think Canelo beats Jamal Charlo. Edward Torres, what's going on, great brother? Texas T, my brother. Donnie D, 1954, my brother in the super chat, he said, not boxing fan, but fanboy. This is what I'm trying to tell you. They're not a fan of the sport of boxing. Be a fan of the sport of boxing first. Salute to my brother Donnie D, 1954 in the super chat. YouTube School Boxing, what's going on? All Canelo, Rebel Eye, what's going on? My brother Charles Edward Cheese in the building, back in the building. Stanley Bailey, what's going on? Yeah, man. So the thing is, D Brown, what's going on? B Red, Jeff Manley, Chris, what's going on? Chris Lee's for everyone, what's going on? Edward Torres, what's going on? Yeah, I think that Canelo would beat. I think Jamal Charlo standing right in front of Canelo Alvarez would be problematic. Elijah Juan Lawson, what's going on? Prong Cat 2006, what's going on? Canelo is still the king. Still the king of what? I'm asking you the question. Channel or channel, what's going on? Real McCoy, my brother in Super Chat. Blue, what's going on with you? I'm watching the stream of 30 minutes ago, and now you're live, bro. I'm confused. I didn't get notified. I don't know what's going on, brother. I can't even begin to tell you. Can't even begin to tell you, great brother. I can't even begin to tell you. G Stacks, my brother, what's going on? I can't even begin to tell you. KB, what's going on, great brother? Keduro Nuro, what's going on? Eric Lopez, Devin Haney's that dude for sure. Canelo too small for Benavidez? No. Canelo will beat David Benavidez. And I believe they're going to fight in May, Cinco de Mayo weekend. It's going to be huge, and Canelo Alvarez is going to win. Las Vegas Leon, what's going on? Then check this out. Demetrius Boo Boo Andrade. Demetrius Boo Boo Andrade is going to my brother Mickey Bay comes through. Hasheem Jenkins. Phil Gonzalez, what's going on? So, Canelo beats Ward too. Uh, uh, no, he does not beat Andre Ward. He beats everybody else though. He beats David Benavidez. He beats Jamal Charlo. He beats the Artabetabev, Dimitri Bivol at 175. He's going to beat them as well. Age, bro, what's going on? Artabetabev, their styles is all wrong to fight Canelo Alvarez. Omar Muhammad, what's going on? He said Benavidez is going to hurt Canelo. Nah. Very fast hands. It's going to be an interesting fight. Canelo Alvarez is going to have to navigate his way through and get under him. Zoro Ramirez is very big, man. Ray Santos Crypto, brother in Super Chat. Love your vids, bro. Stay ruthless. Hashtag Bitcoin. Salute to you, great brother. Much love to you. Man, y'all got to teach me that. Y'all got to teach me about that. Guy Cayman, what's going on? Hasim Jenkins, what's going on? Salute to my brother, Ray Santos Crypto, my brother. Appreciate you. Christopher Smith, brother in Super Chat. 44-year-old Floyd is still a problem at 147, 154. Oh, for sure. But his reflexes has faded. Luis Colazo, what's going on, great brother? Why doesn't Canelo beat Ward, Blue? Because Andre was too technical, too big, and too strong. What he was able to do with Francis Rivera, what's going on? When you see how Caleb Plant was making a miss in the first half of the fight. He was making a miss. He was countering him. Boom, boom, boom. The problem is he couldn't stand his ground with Canelo Alvarez. Wasn't strong enough. Johnny Marquez 100. What's going on? He's not strong enough. Caleb Plant wasn't strong enough to stand his ground with Canelo Alvarez. And so he started retreating. Instead of utilizing the ring educatedly, he started retreating and backing himself into a corner and into the ropes. Andre Ward is not going to do near none of that. Andre Ward is going to push him back with his shoulder as soon as he gets close and tries to land those punches. And see where Caleb Plant was trying to tie him up. He was successfully tying him up, but he was still having trouble tying him up. Andre Ward is going to successfully tie him up. But when he gets in close, Andre Ward is going to use his shoulder and push him back. And Andre Ward is going to counter him. Boom, boom. Andre Ward is just as big as Caleb Plant, but he's much stronger than Caleb Plant. He's much more technically, defensively savvy than Caleb Plant. Where you saw Caleb Plant making Canelo Alvarez miss in the pocket and then countering him, right? Andre Ward is going to do it with conviction. He's going to land those counter punches, boom, boom, with power. Caleb Plant wasn't putting much power on it because he wasn't confident in his defense when Canelo Alvarez returned his offense at all. Paul Murphy, brother in the Super Chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue in the Super Chat. Peace, Blue. A Plant took a lot from Ward and Floyd. Even Canelo said he was frustrated. He just upped his stock in a KO loss. Yeah, that's what Canelo Alvarez admitted that. D Brown, what's going on? Canelo Alvarez, he admitted that. He said his offense, his slickness, real talk, what's going on, was giving me trouble. Right? And it was frustrating me because I couldn't hit him. So now, if he was frustrated fighting Caleb Plant, imagine what he's going to do when he fights Andre Ward. Imagine that. If you was frustrated fighting with Caleb Plant, imagine when he's going to be frustrated with Andre Ward. Oh, it'd definitely be interesting. Shell Bell, what's going on? It's definitely going to be interesting for sure. Las Vegas Leon, Shell Bell, what's going on? But the problem is, when I see his strength and that power and that little stockiness and the coming forward with that ain't going to work with Andre Ward. That ain't going to work with Andre Ward. It's not. Period. It's just not. Andre Ward, is bigger, stronger, more technically savvy. Period. This brother said you don't like Canelo Alvarez. LaJessica Burton, peace bless to you, Queen. This brother right here, ROD. Oh, this guy don't like Canelo. What did I say that wasn't true? Via Ferrer, what's going on? Go ahead and tell the people. Veli Chino, what's going on? Oh, Andre Ward, of course he's going to be rusty. He ain't fought in 4 years. And on top of that, he had knee injuries. So we got to see. If Andre Ward comes back and he's Andre Ward, that's what I'm talking about. I think Bivol is a bigger version of Plant. Yeah, Dimitri Bivol cannot beat no Canelo Alvarez. No. Jimmy J Smooth Network, my brother back in the super chat. Don't forget, Booba, Andre Ward can fight off the ropes. Oh, for sure. But he's a Southside Music. What's going on? Jose J Steve's TV. What's going on? Francis Varel. What's going on? The thing is, Andre Ward, man, listen, he's special, man. Rodriguez Gonzalez. What's going on? Luis Rivera. What's going on? He's special. His counterpunch ability, he's going to make Canelo Alvarez miss. His slipping ability. When Canelo Alvarez gets in close, he's going to push him back with his shoulder. Andre Ward is bigger and stronger than him. Call me legendary. What's going on? Zach, what's going on? Boston Go, what's going on? He's going IT intern, what's going on? He's going to push him back and his counter, boom, boom, his quickness on the inside, his ability to make you miss, his ring IQ. Adrian Vett, what's going on? It's a different level. It's a different level. MCD 03, what's going on? So now my thing is, Canelo, it's a different lifting, man. All of that, you see when he's getting frustrated, and then he just started aggressively coming forward like this and like this. And did you see Caleb playing jab on Canelo, giving him trouble? Caleb playing jab was giving him trouble. So now you put Andre Ward's jab to that. Donnie D, 1954, brother in the super chat. He said, "Blue, is it on? Is it on with Ward? I want to see it. We have to see. He hasn't officially, I don't know. Sometimes silence is golden in the sport of boxing. You know, so uh, uh, so yeah, we have to see how this unfolds. I believe Andre Ward would love to have this fight. He's not gonna call out Canelo, but this is something that I'm sure they can make happen in due time. In due time. Horatio and Pina. It gave him trouble, but Canelo took it away. Did he take it away? Did he take it away? How did he take it away? If you say he took it away, then what did he do to take it away? Horatio and Pino. You said he took it away. Okay, what did he do to take it away? Jeremy Sanchez, what's going on? Phil Gonzalez, what's going on? Philly in the building. Chef Dre Bug, my brother, what's going on? Yeah, it's all good, Chef Dre Bug. Because he was just trying to count it. Okay, you said he took it away. He took the jab away. What did he do to take it away? From the Bay to Memphis, what's going on? GDX Immortal, what's going on? Big Mike, Real Talk TV, what's going on? People Choice Conversation, what's going on? What did he do to take it away? Texas Trucker, what's going on? King Third Eye Supreme, what's going on? Antone Matthews, what's going on? Exclusive News Insider, James Brown, what's going on? Laker Nation 824, Ward ain't coming back because he don't want that. Okay. Age bro, what's going on? Pope Porter, what's going on? Can PSI, what's going on? Can someone get Canelo to say the word Benavidez? Phil Gonzalez, what's going on? I believe that's already in the making. Uncle Man, what's going on? David Martinez, Cedar Jacob, what's going on? Almighty Murph, what's going on? I'm waiting for you to tell me. What did you do to take it away? People's Choice Conversation, what's going on? He took it away, as you said. Okay, what did he do to take it away? Smash the like button. We got 550 people. Let's get 550 likes. Smash the like button. Dr. Pablo Sped, what's going on? Dago 619 Cali Factor, what's going on? Nitty G 220, what's going on, great brother? Canelo Alvarez has, look at this, channel. Canelo Alvarez twice as many fights as Andre Ward. That means he's a true champion. Okay, now watch this now. Can you name me 10 people from the first 40 fights? Charles Edward Cheese, my brother, back in the building in the super chat, dropping that half a hundo. Oh, and your boy Blue in the super chat. My brother Charles Edward Cheese in the super chat, dropping that half a hundo. Oh, and your boy Blue in the super chat. Appreciate you, great brother. So the brother said he had twice as many fights. Right? But can you name 10 people from the first 40 fights? Go ahead. Google is special, ain't it? Nicholas Stefatios, what's going on? Kevin, what's going on? Now you want to Google, right? And since you said he had twice as many fights, now let's look at this guy here, Regal 209. What's going on? You want to look at his resume? His first 40 fights before he fought Floyd Mayweather. Now, I agree. His last few 4 fights, right? Free World 227. What's going on? But just got some interesting news. David Scott, what's going on? So, can you name me, right? Name me Joe Burns, what's going on? Name Mario Estrada, what's going on? Mayweather fought fighters he wanted to at the time he wanted to. No, he didn't. Tone Capone won. What's going on? No, he didn't. No, he didn't. Stop listening to what people tell you and go do your own research. And if you truly be honest with yourself, then you will know the truth. No, he didn't. I'm not stating he is better than Ward. I'm just saying he's not lacking. Yeah, but you said that he had twice as many fights. But do you know who was on his resume? Darian Holyoke, make money online. What's going on? Get this guy out of here, man. Goodbye. Man, where do they find these people, man? The True 24. What's going on? They find these people. Miles Franklin. What's going on? Jose Rico. What's going on? Have you ever heard of Francisco Villanueva? Robert Singleton. What's going on? Look at this guy, Lipe. He don't know nothing about boxing. Zero. He talking about, did you see Floyd fight Oscar in his prime? You know why? Because Oscar didn't want to fight him in his prime. You know why? Because Oscar de la Hoya said he was too high of a list, too low reward. Did you know that? ESO 35, what's going on? Did you know that? Optimus Prime, what's going on? Randy Ridley, what's going on? Did you put that in your vocabulary when you brought that up? Chaz 313, Detroit. Salute to Detroit. He fought Oscar in his because Oscar didn't want to fight him when he was in his prime. Hello. Stanley 8 count, my brother. Anthony Simon, what's going on? It's not hard to understand. City of Champs, what's going on? I mean, we do our research and then you can find out the truth. If you don't want to see the truth, then you won't see the truth. It's just as simple as that. See how that works? That's how it works. The Truth 24, my brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue in the super chat. You're the best, Blue. Gratitude is my attitude. Thanks again. God bless everyone. Salute to my brother, the Truth 24 in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue in the super chat. Much love to you. Most incredible, brother, most incredible in the super chat, dropping that dub on your boy Blue in the super chat. Salute to my brother, most incredible, dropping that dub on your boy Blue in the super chat. Much love to you, brother. Appreciate you. Shay William, brother in the super chat. He said, say it again, Blue Blood. No, he didn't. Yeah, no, he didn't. Come on, man. People just be making up stuff to fit their narrative. Hey, man, Floyd didn't fight this guy. Cal 27, what's going on? Terence Trent, what's going on? Yeah, he did. Sav Trent, what's going on? Villanueva got beat. Yeah, but did you tell the people about Villanueva? Let's just talk about Jose Villanueva since you want to bring up Canelo Alvarez's resume without telling the truth. So let's just talk about it. Fast Hands Mittens, what's going on? Since you want to talk about it, since you're on the subject, why not oblige you? I don't mind. Let's talk about it. Mr. G19, what's going on? So, Canelo Alvarez fought a guy by the name of Jose Villanueva, right? He fought Jose Villanueva. Oh, Francisco Villanueva, excuse me. Multiple times. But let's just look at this, right? Shall we? Shall we take a look at it? No problem. What do you say, Blue? Hey, Blue, take a look at it. Take a look at it? Okay. Okay, why not? Let's do it. Charles Edward Cheese, my brother, back in the super chat, dropping the hundo on your boy Blue in the super chat. Salute to my brother Charles Edward Cheese in the super chat, dropping that hundo on your boy Blue in the super chat. Much love to you, great brother. Obvious, my brother in the super chat, Blue Blood, don't these Canelo resume to prove a point to some of these people because I saw you defend Canelo's resume earlier this week. I'm talking about the second half of his career, okay, when he was above 21. But this brother said that when Canelo Alvarez has double the amount of fights that Andre Ward has, that proves that he's more of a fighter than Andre Ward. So I said it does not, right? And that just means that he was fighting guys that were, multiple times he was fighting that just he should not have been fighting, okay? So I said by the time he was 21 and moving up, at that time, he started making some serious noise, okay? But early in his career, and when he was having multiple fights, he had 40 fights by the time he fought Floyd Mayweather, fighting guys like Francisco Villanueva multiple times in his career. The first time he fought Francisco Villanueva had 4 wins, 5 losses, and he KO'd him. That was in 2006, okay? Then he chose to fight Francisco Villanueva again in 2008. Now he had 4 wins, 14 losses, and 2 draws. So the first time he fought him, he had 4 wins and 5 losses, right? He had 4 wins and 5 losses the first time he fought him. The second time he fights him, 2 years later, he don't pick up a win. No wins. He didn't get better, Francisco Villanueva, okay? The first time he fought him, again, in September 2006, he had 4 wins, 5 losses. He chose to fight Francisco Villanueva again in 2008, February of 2008. March of 2008, right? Francisco Villanueva, he now has a resume of 4 wins, 14 losses, and 2 draws. So the first time he fought him, he had 5 losses. So now he picks up 2 draws and 9 losses. and no wins. You didn't hear me. When he fought him the first time, he had 4 wins, 5 losses, no draws. The second time he fought him, he had 4 wins, so he didn't pick up no wins. Then he had 14 losses, so he picked up 9 losses and 2 draws. And he fought him again, right? In 2008. So he fought him in March of 2008. Guess what he did in June of 2008? So March he fought him, right? March he fought him. Then he fought him again in June. So March, April, May, June. He fought him 3 months later. He fought the same guy 3 months later. And look at his resume now. When he fought him in March, 4 wins, 14 losses, 2 draws. He fought him in June, the same year. Now he picked up a win, 5 wins. He picked up 1 win. But in the mix of it, he also picked up 3 more losses. Now he's 5 wins, 17 losses, and 2 draws. TBF Furball, what's going on? Jeff P.A. Lewis, what's going on? Now he's 5 wins, 17 losses, and 2 draws. Right? Let's go to the videotape, people. Somebody explain to me, how could that be possible? In the mix of that, he fought a guy, 3 wins, 7 losses, 2 draws. Another guy, 8 wins, 21 losses, 2 draws. Okay. Another guy, 27 wins, 9 losses, 3 draws. And we're talking about his resume before he. Come on, people, please stop. Broken Fines, my brother in the super chat. He said, "Do you think Sean Porter has one of the best resumes in boxing?" Yeah, I think he has the best resume in boxing, not named Manny Pacquiao. I think he has the best resume in boxing, not named Manny Pacquiao. So he's the most active boxer currently, and I think he has the best resume in boxing. For sure. For sure. For sure. Sean Porter's that dude. Win, lose, or draw. Elbow, what's going on? Toon Dog, brother in the super chat. Canelo did 800K against a huge UFC card. Yeah, he gets oh, for sure. He gets his nod from me, bro. I say this, right? You know, his numbers are down because of today's climate. DOG 215, my brother in the super chat. He's cherry apples and pear picking. He says he's cherry apples and pear picking. Hey man, you can't make it up, man. The facts are the facts. The facts are the facts. Facts are the facts, man. Salute to my brother Charles Edward Cheese in the super chat once again. Once again, my brother Charles Edward Cheese in the super chat, dropping that half of 500 on your boy Blue in the super chat. Salute to my brother Charles Edward Cheese in the super chat, dropping that half of 500 on your boy Blue in the super chat. He said, "Blue, put this right here on Sean Porter. He got it in 9 days. You heard it here first." Wow. Misfit, peace and blessings to you, Queen. He said, "Put this on Sean Porter." 797. What's going on? I'm hearing more and more people feel confident in Sean Porter being victorious. Terence Trent, what's going on? More and more people feel confident in Sean Porter winning this fight. You know, so I'm seeing a lot of people more confident in Sean Porter abilities, right? You got to say a quarter of a G. Okay. My brother Charles Edward Cheese in the super chat dropping that quarter of a stack on your boy Blue in the super chat. How about that, great brother? TR, what's going on? My brother Charles Edward Cheese in the super chat dropping that quarter of a stack on your boy Blue in the super chat. Much love to my brother Charles Edward Cheese, man. Sean Porter definitely has a chance in this fight. Let me tell you why. What I have, TB Mayweather, what's going on? Arsenal League, what's going on? Deshaun Brown, what's going on? Scorpion, what's going on? So Joe Dirt, what's going on? Let me tell you my thing with Sean Porter, right? When it comes to this 2.5 hundo on your boy Blue in the super chat. Yes, sir. So Mr. Brother 8581 Smith, what's going on? So my thing is this. Let me tell you, right? You know when Sean Porter's on the inside, Clarence McClain, what's going on? AOBZ, what's going on? When Sean Porter's on the inside, J Man 4, what's going on? When he's on the inside, right? And he gets clipped right there on the inside. Kareem Farmer, what's going on? Right? Silk Hollow Game, what's going on? He gets clipped. When he got clipped by Adrian Broner, it was on the inside. Little short hook that he didn't see. When he got clipped by Errol Spence, it was on the inside. Little short hook that he didn't see. When he got clipped, he didn't get dropped now, but he got dropped by Earl and he got dropped by by Adrian Broner. He didn't get dropped by Keith Thurman. But remember, Keith Thurman badly wobbled him, right? Keith Thurman badly wobbled him, right? Remember, Bama Swag, you got Steve Harvey, older barber, and Kid Lane, what's going on? So remember, Keith Thurman caught him, right? Now he didn't drop, but he was buckled bad when Keith Thurman caught him, right? And that, again, short, choppy hook on the inside. The difference between Terence Crawford and everybody I just named. The Truth 24, brother in the super chat, dropping that quarter of a hundo on your boy Blue in the super chat. Blue, please tell me your favorite fighter of all time. Mine is Roy Jones Jr. because I was 17 when he was the best. He won middleweight all the way to beating Ruiz at heavyweight. Even dropped that hit. Y'all must have forgot. My favorite boxer of all time is Sugar Ray Leonard. Then it's going to be Floyd Mayweather. Then it's going to be Larry Holmes. Then it's going to be Juan Manuel Marquez. And then it's going to be Roy Jones Jr. at number 5 for me. That's my favorite 5 fighters of all time. Sugar Ray Leonard at 1, Floyd Mayweather at 2, Larry Holmes at 3, at 4, Juan Manuel Marquez, and at 5, I got Roy Jones Jr. TB Mayweather, he said Larry Holmes. Yeah, I love Larry Holmes' jab, man. As you can see, just look at the list of fighters I just gave you, right? Look at the list of fighters I just gave you, right? And you can see the pattern. I like counter punchers, technically sound fighters. That's what I like. So I favor that. I'm always gonna favor that. Larry Holmes jab, bang, bang, bang. Sugar Ray Leonard, man, those are my dudes, man. Not that I didn't like everybody else. What attracted me to Roy Jones, because Roy Jones wasn't the most skilled boxer. So I see my brother Charles Edward Cheese said Marquez over Roy. And the reason I say that is because of the technical prowess of Marquez. That's what I love, right? Roy Jones wasn't technically savvy. Roy Jones was just the most gifted athlete that ever graced the sport of boxing. And his confidence, his brash, his aura, that's what I loved about Roy Jones. You know what I mean? But you watch Roy Jones in the ring, he wasn't technically savvy or anything like that. You ain't never seen, keep it 100, what's going on? You never seen nothing like Roy Jones. Paul Murphy, brother in the super chat, Bud finna work, dude. Sean is 100 all the time. Bud got levels. The better you are, the better he get. I see what you're saying. Sean Porter's at 100 all the time. So it's just you see, Roy Jones was I don't think we'll ever see Roy Jones again. I mean, the closest thing right now, Boots reminds me of Roy Jones. Uh, uh, but even Boots, he's not athletically as gifted. Roy Jones' hand speed was like, yeah, I ain't never seen nothing like that. Like the total package of Roy Jones Jr. is like, yeah, I ain't never seen nothing like that ever in my life. I got clips. What's going on? Never. I ain't never seen nothing like Roy Jones ever, ever. You know what I mean? So, Tomahawk, what's going on? I love, counter punches. I love technically skilled boxers. Marquez, man, Marquez had this. This how Marquez used to box. Bang, bang. You know what I mean? You know what surprised me about Marquez? I'm gonna tell y'all the truth. John Day Doe, what's going on? Michael Lattimore, what's going on? Running Red 91, what's going on? Phil Gonzalez, what's going on? When Marquez lost to Timothy Bradley, I was so taken back. Richard Stokes, what's going on? Buddha Monk, what's going on? I was so taken back when Marquez lost to Timothy Bradley. I'm like, huh? Yeah, Paul Murphy. You can see Marquez thinking like this, right? This how he was thinking. And you know what impressed me about Marquez, right? Is that he wasn't athletically gifted. Demetrius Johnson was going on. He wasn't athletically gifted at all. He wasn't have fast hands. He is the epitome, right? Yeah, Charles Edward Cheese, fight. You know what I mean? Fight. You know what I mean? Chris Bernaldo, what's going on? Burndell, what's going on? Bernadelle, what's going on? So what impressed me about Marquez is he didn't have the gifts everybody had. That's what I loved about him. He was the Juan Manuel Marquez is the epitome of technical skill. B Polk, what's going on? Slugfest, what's going on? He's the epitome of there's nothing. Sugar Ray Leonard speed. Eric, what's going on? Floyd Mayweather, athletic ability and speed. Pernell Whitaker, athletically and speed. I love Pernell Whitaker as well. Roy Jones, need not say anymore. Manny Pacquiao, all these dudes, right? Even Canelo Alvarez, right? Canelo Alvarez doesn't have fast feet. Canelo Alvarez don't have fast feet, right? But Canelo Alvarez hand speed, right? Canelo Alvarez hand speed and his Canelo do this here, boy, that boy quick with it. You ain't gonna hit Canelo with nothing just slow and just lethargic. And Canelo, he let him go. Canelo gonna let him go on the inside. Bang, bang, bang. You understand? Before you know it, you getting caught with a combination you ain't even know you got caught with. Right? So Canelo Alvarez doesn't have fast feet, but he bends at the hips well. Hand speed is fast, right? His jab is that overhand right. Alika Diamond, peace of blessings, Queen. How you doing today? Salute to Hawaii. Right? El Harper Reptile, what's going on? Right? So so Gregory Hogan, what's going on? So Canelo Alvarez has athletic ability. Juan Manuel Marquez don't have none of that. He don't have none of that. He don't have what Canelo have. He don't have what Floyd have. He don't have what Pacquiao have. None of that. His thing is technical skill and timing. He's the epitome of timing and skill. That's it. Mamadou Mustafa Bey, what's going on? Daniel Guzman, what's going on? Dub CP, aka Brandon, what's going on? Juan Manuel Marquez is all timing and all skill. That's it. That's it. That's it. All timing and all skill. Bam Bam Tweed, what's going on? Raphael Bell, what's going on? All timing and all skill. Marky Dan, 1, 2, 3, what's going on? And he beat the likes of Marquez. He beat Barrera. You know, I wish him and Eric Morales had fought. Mac Love, what's going on? I wish he and Eric Morales had fought. Uh, um, he beat Pacquiao. Man, look at the career he niched out for himself. No, you know, when he look, I'm like, man, for sure, Jay Dixon was going. He gonna beat Timothy Bradley, Cameron Harrison. What's going on? Because I'm like, German Sanchez. What's going on? Because I'm like, man, you know, he got sneaky quiet. What's going on? I'm like, because Timothy Bradley don't have power. So Luis Collazo, what's going on? Do you think Marquez shouldn't have fought Mayweather? No, he's supposed to. Marky Dan 123. What's going on? He was supposed to. Tony Stark said Floyd avoided young Jad. Bro, where did he come from? Okay, sorry, Charles Edward Cheese. I completely got it. Completely. He said, "Yo, hey." He said on the comeback, you was explaining why Crawford was the man important. Hey, I get sidetracked, man. I'm so passionate about this sport. I love it, man. I love it, man. I get sidetracked easy. Gary Sauce, what's going on? But so Keith Thurman, Nino B, what's going on? Miguel Mendez, what's going on? So Keith Thurman, he caught Sean Porter on the inside with a choppy left hook. Boom, right? So what I was saying was the difference between Errol Spence, Keith Thurman, Adrian Broner, and even Danny Garcia caught Sean Porter with a choppy hook on the inside that hurt him, right? Sean Porter is always in top-notch shape. Sean Porter is probably the best athlete boxing right now. Sean Porter has arguably the best resume in boxing. So he recovers very quickly, okay? He has poise. He recovers very quickly. So sometimes you may not even notice Jorge Scott, what's going on, when he gets buzzed. But now the difference between them and Terence Crawford is that 9 times out of 10, they're catching him with their dominant hand, right? Keith Thurman with the right hook. Boom. Errol Spence with the left hook. Boom. Adrian Broner with the leaping right hook. Boom. Right. Danny Garcia with the left hook. Boom, which is his signature that buzz him. Keith Thurman with, you understand? The difference between them and Terence Crawford is that Terence Crawford doesn't have a dominant hand. So it don't matter which one presents, when the opening presents itself for Terence Crawford, both of his hands are his dominant hand. You follow what I'm saying? So he has equal amount of power in the left and in the right. Where they're catching him with their dominant hand and that slight open window that he leaves open for you, and they catch him, boom, and they buzz him, right? Terence Crawford can, whenever that presents itself, he can also land the left and the right. Boom, boom. You understand? Where Keith Thurman landed the right hook, boom, and then he went back to defense. Or Errol Spence landed the left hook, boom. I said if Errol Spence would have followed with the right hook, he may have stopped Sean Porter. You understand? Adrian Broner, that was his back against the wall. He just went for it. Danny Garcia is too slow to connect with 2, so he caught him with 1, and he sits down on those punches. Terence Crawford can catch him in those positions. And bang, bang. TBE Mayweather, what's going on? If there's anybody that can knock out Sean Porter, it's Terence Crawford. And because he gets hit with that, and that's Terence Crawford's specialty, it's catching you with those hooks on the inside. Because he's ambidextrous, right? He has power, equal amount of power in both hands. You understand? So he can catch Sean Porter in that inside, and it might fit. There is no, you understand? There is no Tristan, what's going on, great brother? There is no dominant hand for Terence Crawford because they're both dominant hands. Richard Penagano, what's going on? You understand? So on that inside, when Sean Porter, because he gives it to you every single fight, the Libra 926, what's going on? Sean Porter gives you that opening every single fight. The problem is that he's so athletic, he's so gifted that what happens is with Sean Porter is that he's so quick, he's so athletic, gifted, and he's so aggressive. He presses you every second, of every minute, every round. So, to the naked eye, you may not realize when he give you that opening. You understand? But he leaps. He does this. He has this bad habit. Every fighter has bad habits. Every fighter has bad habits. But he has a bad habit of leaping with his punches, with his hooks at times, right? He starts to get you on the back foot, and then he opens up and he starts to leap with these hooks. You understand? He starts to leap with these hooks. And when he does that, open himself up and leap with those hooks, Terence Crawford is going to catch him on it in exchange. The difference is Terence Crawford is going to put it together in the exchange, where Errol Spence caught him with one left hook, right? And he let it go from there. You understand what I'm saying? Errol Spence caught him with the left hook, and he had the opportunity to land the right hook, but he started to retreat because Sean Porter is so aggressive coming forward that, you know, he put you on the back foot, so you're cautious. You understand what I'm saying? He makes you cautious. Melvin Harris, what's going on? And so the thing is that I have, you know, he has to tighten that up when it comes to Terence Crawford. Styles make fights. You understand? Styles make fights. So when he does like this and opens up like this, see, Sean Porter is going to do like this, like Mike Tyson. You know, when people started beating Mike Tyson, when they realized all I got to do is come straight down the pipe. Let me say it to y'all again. You know, when people started realizing how to beat Mike Tyson, is Anthony Rise at 5'15". What's going on? It's when they realized I just got to come straight down the pipe. Don't try to go east and west. Go north, and don't go south. Go north. Tony Starks, have our bias? Yes. I chose football over boxing, but yes. So go north. You understand? Don't go south. Don't go east and west when you're dealing with Mike Tyson. You understand? When you're dealing with Sean Porter, don't go east and west because his athletic ability, their foot speed. Mike Tyson, that step over and catch, boom, boom, right? Boom, boom. Mike Tyson will catch you with that, right? That little, boom, boom, right? It'll catch you with that. You understand what I'm saying? So, and they have that quick step over. Sean Porter has that quick step over. They could, right? They could do that on the inside. So you go to step over, Lalo Tejada, what's going on? So you go to step over and they're quick. Their feet are very fast. They're very fast. Boom, bang, bang, bang. You know what I mean? You understand? You go over here, bang, bang, bang. They cut you off with that. Big old dog, what's going on? So they learn you come straight down the pipe with Mike Tyson. You understand? You come straight down the pipe when you're dealing with Mike Tyson. Period. Right? And so when Sean Porter, you got to come straight down the pipe. So the thing is, that's Terence Crawford's strong point. You understand? Terence Crawford's strong suit is that inside pot. What's amazing about Terence Crawford is he has extremely long arms at 74-inch arms. Extremely. Shante L, my brother, what's going on? He has extremely, extremely long arms, Sean Porter does. I mean, Terence Crawford does. So the thing is, when Sean Porter begins his leap from mid-range, Terence Crawford can counter that. That's where my concern comes in when it comes to Sean Porter. That's why, and Terence Crawford has the ability to say, okay, it's not working for me here. Let me go here. You understand? That's something that Sean Porter is not used to. It's also Sean Porter's aggression and his pressing every second, every minute, every round is something that Terence Crawford is not used to as well, especially seeing as though he has his durability. You understand? Sean Porter is durable. He's not going to fade. He's not going to get tired. You have to finish. You have to close the show on Sean Porter. You understand? So that mid-range area, when Sean Porter starts that leap, and go back and look at his fights, Box YouTube, what's going on? If you go back, if you go back and look at where he starts his leaps right there, right? He comes in, it's almost a timing thing, and he starts this leap right there. Right there, because Terence Crawford's arms are so long, and because he could give you so many different angles, he could stand in the southpaw stance, right? Or he could stand in the orthodox stance, right? And he can catch Sean Porter in that mid-range area. Banga! You understand? He could catch him in that mid-range area. Banga! Where Keith Thurman, he decided, you know what? I'm just going to retreat. I'm going to let him use his energy. I'm just going to sit on the ropes. And when I get my opening, I'm going to trade with him. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. You understand what I'm saying? The True 24 brother in Super Chat. You made my night with the Roy Jones Jr. comments. He won a couple of slam dunk contests. What a dunker and an athlete. Spot on, Blue. Roy Jones, man, is the greatest athlete to ever grace the sport of boxing. Greatest athlete. Roy Jones, I believe this, in his absolute prime, I think Roy Jones could have beat Mike Tyson and Evander Holyfield in their prime because of his athletic ability. Because of that athletic ability and his range. He's special. Roy Jones is amazing. So I see a lot. Daniel Guzman, what's going on? Diva says stop it. Okay, cool. God's amazing. Who was in better shape, Roy Jones or Mike Tyson in the exhibition? Could he catch up to Roy Jones? He still couldn't catch up to Roy Jones, and he was clearly in better shape. Why not? What's going on? St. Louis Mick, what's going on? He was clearly in better shape than Roy Jones. Clearly, abundantly clear. Mike Tyson was clearly in better shape than Roy Jones. Okay, Fidel Garcia, what's going on? Okay, nah, you're wrong, but about that, Roy Jones is the most overrated. Yeah, okay. Roy Jones Jr. Mike Tyson could not catch up to him at that Boxing Truth Serum. What's going on? He struggled to catch up to him. Okay. Roy Jones Jr. hand speed, reach, arm reach, and his power. He wasn't just speed, and Roy Jones had power. Okay. We'll never know. We'll never know. Hawk One, what's going on? Why would he? You say Roy wasn't trying to feel that power. Well, now why would he? Yes, people just Charles Edward Cheese, man. He said Roy Jones was overrated. Overrated? Man, listen. He didn't need heavyweight power. All he needed was enough power to keep them honest. Hustler Slim, what's going on? Michael Brown, what's going on? He don't need heavyweight power to knock them out. He need enough power to keep them honest and keep them at bay, keep them thinking. If you're thinking against Roy Jones, you're losing. You didn't hear me. I'll say it again. If you're thinking against Roy Jones, you're losing. Omar Hamilton, what's going on? Eric Salazar, my brother in Super Chat. Salute from the 916. Salute to the 916. Just is what it is. Salute, my brother Eric Salazar. Yeah, y'all must have forgot. Pun intended. Y'all must have forgot. Dude said Roy Jones was overrated. Yeah, I could see if you say, nah, Blue, Holyfield, and Tyson beats him. Okay. I can't. What can I say about that? I can't knock that, you know? You're talking about all three Hall of Famers. David Houston, what's going on? But to say Roy was overrated, come on, man. Please stop. Hustle Slim, what's going on? Tom Boy, what's going on? With Tyson, you would have needed to think fast. And nobody thinks faster than Roy Jones. So he would have to think faster. Big Brother in Life, what's going on? Gary Sauce, what's going on? Salute to Sacktown, Sacramento. Joseph Cassidy, what's going on? Mac Love, what's going on? Prime Tyson beats them all. Possibility. Robert Castillo, Jim Diamond, what's going on? Hey, how many likes we got? Smash the like button, people. Get the likes to 1K. Smash that like button. And I know we got 400 likes. We got 730 people and we got 400 likes. Really? Isaiah Buffington, what's going on? You think Roy would beat Tyson in his prime? I think so. Boxing Boy Nation, what's going on? I think he had a chance to. I'm not guaranteeing he would. I'm just saying I think he had a chance to beat Mike Tyson in his prime. Loving Down Gaither, what's going on? We got 740 people and we got 400 likes. Really? Aaron Ramirez, what's going on? He said super capping. What's super capping? Why is it super cap? Floyd Mayweather just fought an exhibition in June against a YouTuber and did 1 million pay-per-views. Canelo just fought this past weekend in an undisputed showdown, historic, and did 800,000. Please explain to me where's the cap? Where's the cap? Please explain to me. Where is the cap? Somebody, anybody, tell me. Tell me. Somebody tell me. Those are actual numbers. Those are actual numbers. So where is the cap? Tim Kimball, what's going on? Boy, oh boy. John Cabana, what's going on? This brother said the stuff you just said. What? Floyd Mayweather did 1 million pay-per-views in June against a fight that I was at with Logan Paul, a YouTuber that only had one professional fight. And Canelo Alvarez just fought and did 1 million pay-per-views. And Canelo Alvarez just fought this weekend in an undisputed match in a historic fight. History on the line. Marisa Aiken, what's going on? And he did 800,000. So please explain to me where's the cap? I'm confused. Kurt, what's going on? Donnie D, my brother in Super Chat. How old? He don't know Roy? Yeah, he don't know Roy. They don't know Donnie D, man. These are not boxing fans, Donnie D. This is what I learned a long time ago. They're not boxing fans. Clarence C. Charles Ruttenberg, what's going on? They're not boxing fans. Bless 365, peace of blessings to you, Queen. They're not boxing fans. They're clearly not a fan of the sport of boxing. They're a fan of a certain fighter. Truth 24, my brother in Super Chat, once again dropping a half a duh on your boy Blue in the Super Chat. He said, when Iron Mike lost to Holyfield, I was crushed. I wanted 1986 Mike so bad. I love Holyfield too, but Tyson is Barry Sanders and Ricky Henderson, my hero athletes that did things no one else could do. Man, Barry Sanders is my all-time favorite running back. IT intern, you accidentally. Goodbye. You want us to be blocked? Now here you go. There you go. You asked for it. Now you got it. Barry Sanders is my all-time favorite running back. Everyday lifestyle. What's going on? RJ, what's going on? Tony Motua, what's going on? Yeah, Barry Sanders is my all-time favorite. Roy Jones getting knocked out by Tarver was oh man. I told Tarver that too. Man, you ruined my night, bro. Brooklyn Braun, my brother in Super Chat. Yo, Blue Blood, the free time out at night. This looking like Lord of the Rings in here. All these yeah, they can't help themselves, brother. They're not fans of the sport of boxing at all whatsoever. They're not fans. Andy, what's going on? Broken Boy, I don't even, you know what? I learned I don't even, it's just it makes me no difference. J Mad 4, what's going on? Yeah, Bless 365, man, that happened. I was like, Jay Dixon, Ron S. QY Dub Network. What's going on? Hey, when that happened, Bless 365, I was like, I was at my brother's house, me, my brother, his wife, and my best friend. We was at my brother's house, right? And when that happened, I was like, huh? Hey, it was so amazing. Michael James 616, what's going on? I couldn't believe it actually happened. I was like, did that really just happen? Texas T346, my brother. I told him to send, if he wanted me to send him a link because things got pushed back. Castleberry 720, what's going on? Beating them in their prime, no way. Yeah, okay. Donnie D, 1954, brother Super Chat. Blue, the only cap on your head, the only cap is on your head, Blue. Yep. Donnie D, they don't watch boxing, man. This is what I learned. I had to tell myself, right? Reggie Coleman, what's going on? I had to tell myself that. Keith Gordon, what's going on? TMT is high and tank from real fights. I can't disagree with you. TR, what's going on? I can't disagree with you, brother. Smash that like button, man. We should have at least 800 likes right now. Smash the like button. We should have at least 800 likes right now. At least. Slugfest, what's going on? Kid the Great, brother, the great one, my brother. What's going on with you, great brother? Salute to you. He said, peace and blessings, OG Blue. What's good, fam? What's going on with you, great brother? What's going on, my brother, Kid the Great, man? Great music, man. Great music. Ron S said Floyd wasn't no good. See, this is what I'm talking about. Donnie D, if you have somebody talking about Floyd Mayweather wasn't no good, come on, what are we talking about here? Why even have a conversation with somebody like that? Running Rev 91, what's going on? Scan the Man, what's going on? Ward in his prime or Canelo? Andre Ward, man, all day. Brent Lawson, what's going on? Salute, Brent Lawson, appreciate you. Amado Carrillo, what's going on? Floyd is known for ducking fighters in prime. Just listen to the stuff they say. It's a clear indication they know nothing about boxing. Nothing. Zero. And to top it all off, they laugh about it. See, in my day, I would rather look into stuff and educate myself on these topics before I actually comment on it. See, Donnie D, we would go out, get magazines and newspapers and educate ourselves. Today, you have the education at your fingertips and you still don't do it. And you say stuff like Floyd Mayweather avoided fighters in their prime. Don't know what you're talking about because you're rebuttaling and regurgitating something somebody else said without going and do your research. Varice Craig, brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue in the super chat. Hey, Blue, my great brother, what's next for Crawford if he beats Porter? I got Crawford by split decision. It depends. Because if they allow Errol Spence to fight your Dana Ugas in a unification bout, I think Terence Crawford next fight will be Virgil Ortiz Jr. If he's not able to fight your Dana Ugas, I think Errol Spence will fight your Dana Ugas, and then I think that Terence Crawford is going to push to get a Keith Thurman fight. That's where I think that'll eventually go. I'm uncertain because this whole situation with the WBA is confusing. The Truth 24, brother, in super chat, once again dropping another half a dub on your boy Blue in the super chat. He said, Blue, I can't stand the Paul brothers. Do you think the fight was fixed with Floyd? There was still pictures all over the internet of him holding Paul up after the solid punch. Woodley fight too. I wouldn't put it past him. You know what I mean? I wouldn't put it past him. I don't personally think that was the case. I think Floyd was taking a light on him. I like what they're doing for boxing. It's entertainment. Accept it for what it is. Entertainment. It's not what Canelo Alvarez, Caleb Plant was. It's entertainment. It's far left. You understand? That's what it is. It's It's NFL and XFL. It's two different things. It's entertainment, but they're taking, at least Jake Paul is taking the sport of boxing serious, right? He's going to fight a real guy in what's his name, Tommy Fury, a real boxer. He's not the best boxer, but he's a novice. These guys are novices. They green. Don't take them too literal. Eric Salazar, what's going on? Accept it for what it is. It's entertainment. That's all it is. That's how I view it. Entertainment. Can they beat Canelo Alvarez, Caleb Plant? No. Are they entertainment? Yeah. They're novice. They're high profile. Highlighted novice. Drummer 700, my brother in Super Chat. Floyd will always be bigger than Canelo. Floyd was the first to beat him, and Floyd fought better opposition. War stopped Canelo bad in his prime. Facts. Yeah, Andre Ward is different. But you see, people don't know. Drummer 700, they don't know. Donnie D, 1954, he said, sad thing, all the fights on YouTube. Yep. But they'll tell you, hey, Floyd, he didn't fight the best. He waited till they was out there prime. Who told you that? So was my brother Donnie D. Donnie D, this is what I asked him. Who told you that? Who told you that? Who told you Floyd didn't fight the best? Where did you hear that from? Was you in the negotiation rooms? Did you see it? Did you know? So where'd you get it from? Oh, well, I listened to somebody else told you that. Go do your research. Bless 365. Peace and blessings to the queen. In the super chat says, smash the like button. Stop acting brand new. Facts. Get the likes up to 1K, people. We should have 1,000 likes already. Smash the like button. Get the like. We at least 800 likes. Smash the like button. Get the likes all the way up, people. 580 likes, man. Smash the like button. Wipe your feet before you come inside. Ring my doorbell before you walk in the house. Smash the like button. Shafadel Garcia, brother in the super chat. Much love to you, great brother. Appreciate you. Much love to you. Mr. Tally 140, what's going on? Jeffrey Brooks, brother in the super chat. Why Crawford acting like he's not interested in fighting Spence? Hope it's an act. Oh, he's doing that because it's his equal. And people view Spence as a higher profile athlete, which he is. He's done bigger numbers. His brand is bigger, but he has in his head that people say that about in the ring. No, we're talking about what he accomplished outside the ring. They're 50-50 fight in the ring. That's what's hard for him to accept. My brother Charles Edward Cheese said they treat Floyd last 6 fights like it was his whole career. Facts. And the thing about it is, Charles Edward Cheese, they don't do their research. Did you know that Joe Casamayor wasn't trying to fight Floyd Mayweather? Did you know Prince Nassim Hamed refused to fight Floyd Mayweather? Did you know Iselina Freitas? They don't even know who Prince Nassim Hamed is. They don't even know who Iselina Freitas is. They don't know who Joel Casamayor. These guys are 3 Hall of Famers. They don't know them. Did you know that Shane Mosley stated, "Oh well, when Larry Merchant that's all over YouTube. You can find that everywhere." When Larry Merchant pressed Prince Nassim Hamed and said, "Hey, why won't you fight Floyd Mayweather?" Oh, well, this. And then when Floyd Mayweather said, "Hey, I want to fight Prince Nassim Hamed," and Larry Merchant said, "Well, don't even mention him. You know he's never going to fight you." That's all over everything. It's all over everything. When Shane Mosley, Larry Merchant said, "Are you going to fight Floyd Mayweather? Are you going to fight Floyd Mayweather, Shane Mosley? The people want to see you fight." "Yeah, well, I got a toothache. You know what a good fight would be? He need to go and fight. He should just go over there and he should just fight, Antonio Margarito. That would be a good fight." And Larry Merchant said, "Yeah, well, the people want to see you fight Floyd Mayweather." "Oh, I got a toothache, got to go on vacation." Come on, man. You gonna act like that's not all over YouTube? This is before he was Money Mayweather. That's before he fought Oscar De La Hoya. When he asked Oscar De La Hoya, "Oh, are you gonna fight?" When Oscar De La Hoya, before he fought Trinidad and them, are you gonna fight Floyd Mayweather? There's a young guy coming up by the name of Floyd Mayweather. You gonna fight him? Oh man, he hasn't done anything in the sport of boxing. You know, he had to build his name up. Then Oscar De La Hoya later on another day. You know, right now he's not on my radar. You know, yes, he's a high risk. Come on, people, you act like that don't exist. Come on, please stop. The Truth 24, brother, super chat. He said, "K, thanks, Blue. If Paul Bros are okay for the sport, then I'm good. Who am I to judge? I thought the real bosses weren't feeling them. God bless." Yeah, see, the thing is, great brother, the Truth 24, just view them as entertainment, man. Just view them as entertainment. Shamar, Rasham, Shalom, what's going on? Andy, what's going on? D. Murray, what's going on? Keith Gordon, what's going on? I knew somebody's going to come. Hey, Jose Luis Castillo. How come everybody loved to bring up the first fight with Jose Luis Castillo, but never bring up the second fight? And they never tell you that he torn his rotator cuff in the first fight. How come they never talk about that? They always talk about, hey, Floyd Mayweather lost the first fight with Castillo, but they never tell you that he tore his rotator cuff, did they? Drummond for life. What's going on? How come they never mention that? Why did they never tell you that? Tim Kimball said, "Do you think Canelo will beat Usyk?" No, that's too big, man. Brian Knight, what's going on? They too big, man. They never tell you that. And they never tell you he immediately rematched them and it wasn't even close. They act like the second fight don't even happen. Just ask yourself that question. Ron said Floyd was about money, nothing else. Clearly, he didn't watch. Do you even know who Pretty Boy Floyd is, Ron Ness? No, I'm sure you don't. Reggie Coleman, what's going on? I'm almost certain you don't. You don't know who Pretty Boy Floyd is. You don't even know who Acelina Freitas is. He don't know. He has no idea who Acelina Freitas is. Zero. He don't know that Costa Zoo refused to fight Floyd Mayweather, chose to fight Ricky Hatton. That didn't work out well because Ricky Hatton ended up beating him, and then Floyd Mayweather beat Ricky Hatton. He don't know nothing about that. He don't know. You see, the brother came in and said, "Man, Zab Judah in his prime." He don't know that Floyd Mayweather was signed to fight Zab Judah 2 times before Zab, but Zab Judah lost to Costa Zoo. Then Zab Judah lost to Carlos Balderman. But he avoided, and then he still fought Zab Judah coming off of a loss just because Floyd was like, "All right, it ain't never going to happen because you're going to continue to lose. So I might as well just fight you anyway." John Gabana, what's going on, brother, in the super chat? Shout out to my boy Junior. He down on a 10-year sentence. Oh, man, shout out to Junior, man. Baller G, what's going on? Shouts out to your brother Junior, man. Salute to you, Junior, man. Hold your head, great brother. Francisco Cabrera, brother in the super chat. Much love to you, great brother. Then he fights Canelo Alvarez in his prime, and they tell you that, oh, he was too young. Now he's too young. But he already had 5 title defenses and won the world championship. But he was too young. But when Floyd Mayweather won his first world champion, he was 21. He fought a Hall of Famer for his first white world title opportunity. Canelo Alvarez fought a guy who won the contender for a vacant belt. Floyd Mayweather fought a Hall of Famer in Gennaro Hernandez with 17 fights at 21 years old. Canelo Alvarez had 5 fights, title defenses, was 23 years old, and had won a world title years before. Right. Donnie D, 1954, brother in super chat. Jake managing Serrano, watch her career grow. Yeah, I think it's going to help her career. Trust on passing. What's going on? I think it's going to help her career go. See, it's just like this. Imagine in 10 years, you say, man, Devin Haney, man, he was picking and choosing who he wanted to fight. When we see right now that Devin Haney's trying to fight any and everybody, but they won't give him the fight. That was Floyd Mayweather. But now the thing is, Floyd Mayweather said, okay, watch, when the ball's in my court, now you need to fight. Now the ball's at my court. Now Shane Mosley getting in the ring. Oh, the people want to see you fight me. Oh, the people want to. What happened to Shane? That version of Shane Mosley got in the ring. Why didn't he do that early in his career? Why didn't he, Shane Mosley, after he waited all that time, then he got in the ring after the Marquez fight? Oh, people want to see you fight me. People want to. What happened to early in your career when Floyd was trying to fight you? These are all Hall of Famers that avoid him. Costa Zoo, Prince Nassim Hamed, Acelina Freitas, Joel Casamayor. These dudes are all Hall of Famers. Shane Mosley, Oscar De La Hoya. All these dudes are Hall of Famers that didn't want to fight him. But now, miraculously, if Floyd Mayweather, because they told you, because the narrative was, oh, Floyd Mayweather, he picks and chooses his opponents. Every opponent he fought when he became Money Mayweather, right? Every opponent he fought after he became Money Mayweather, right? They all was coming off the biggest wins of their career. Prove me otherwise. Jeffrey Brooks, brother in the super chat. Kimberly and Jorge Lavaro. She said Floyd Duck Morales. Now, how could that be possible? Clearly, she knows nothing about boxing. Celestial Being, what's going on? Jeffrey Brooks, brother in the super chat. Porter is doing too much talking while Bud is living in the gym. I like how he skipped out on that conference interview and worked out instead. Yeah. He focused. He's focused. Now, why would Floyd avoid Eric Morales? And do you even know that Eric Morales was fighting at 3 weight classes below Floyd Mayweather? Varice Craig, peace and blessings to you in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue in the super chat. That's right, Blue. These dudes sleeping on money career, chop their head or since they don't want to use it. Hashtag my great brother. Salute to you, my great brother. I appreciate you 1000% dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue in the super chat. RJ, brother in super chat, the best fight I ever seen Floyd was Diego Corrales. Facts. And again, now watch this. I'm glad you said that, Mr. Saint. What's going on? Do you know why Diego Corrales took that fight with Floyd? Because Diego Corrales said he was tired of hearing everybody say nobody would fight Floyd Mayweather. So he said that he was going to fight Floyd Mayweather and quiet Floyd Mayweather and knock him out. Did y'all know that? That's why Diego Corrales took the fight. He said, and Floyd Mayweather was the underdog in that fight. And even George Foreman, he said, I can't believe Floyd Mayweather is taking this fight. Go back and watch it. Andy, what's going on? Go back and watch it. I can't believe Floyd Mayweather is taking this fight. Boy, he going to have to stay away, boy. Everybody thought Floyd Mayweather was going to get knocked out. He was the underdog in the fight. And Diego Corrales was like, man, this dude is talking and calling out everybody. Nobody want to take the fight. I'll be the one to do it then. And how'd that work out? Eric Salazar, my brother in the super chat. On the highest level, Floyd was proven after Hatton. He was proven before Hatton, great brother. Carlos Rosales, what's going on? The real McCoy, my brother in super chat. Yes, Blue. However, in the interview where at the end of the fight, so I'm saying they need to watch the whole fights to get the truth. Yeah, they do. They definitely do. Toon Dog, Teddy Atlas said Floyd choose his opponents. Okay, so now just think about this, Toon Dog. If Floyd Mayweather chose his opponents and was picking and choosing, now just ask yourself this. Who did you want to see him fight that you think he should have fought, that he didn't fight? And don't tell me he fought them late in his career. No. He fought them, he tried to fight them early in their career, but they chose not to. So he ended up fighting Oscar De La Hoya and Shane Mosley and these guys late in their career. Why? because they chose not to fight him early in their career. They chose to fight Floyd Mayweather when they had nothing else to lose. The Truth 24, my brother in the super chat. Blue, folks don't like Floyd because he money made, and he ain't afraid to tell us or show us on the gram. He's great guy, though deep down easy to see that. See, the thing is, people don't realize this. They turned Floyd Mayweather into Floyd Mayweather. Michael Babe said, what about Winky Wright? Winky Wright was losing. Then when Winky Wright was winning, Floyd Mayweather was not fighting at 154. And then he just wasn't a big draw. And he just never got around to Winky Wright and Trinidad. Those are the two fights that I wanted to see him have. Trinidad and Winky Wright. It's Chris. What's going on, great brother? How you feeling, nephew? What's up with your nephew? What you doing up at this time? Terrell Cameron, what's going on? Edward Equals, what's going on? So the thing is, this is what happened with Floyd Mayweather is that though they chose to fight him late in their career when he was still the man and they were fading out. Period. That's what happened. But they don't want to tell you that. They'll bring up, oh, well, he never fought Paul Williams. I talked to Paul Williams personally. Go look at my interview with Paul Williams. He said, man, the time just never came around. Floyd Mayweather never avoided me. People tell you that he avoided. Then people started telling me, well, Paul Williams had to say that. Man, Paul Williams told me that when he was retired and already injured. What are we talking about? Why would he have to say that? For what? Man, Paul Williams just being politically correct. How? What are you talking about? The Truth 24, brother in super chat. Much love to you. Michael Brown, brother in super chat. Much love to you. Why would Paul Williams have to say it now? You don't have to say that. Why? Why would he have to say it now? He's already retired. If anything, this is the time for him to say it. For him to say it. So what difference do it make? Here we go. Somebody else that don't know. Hey, boy. Y'all tickle me. Kimberly Whorehead. Marquez moved up 2 weight classes to fight Floyd. What are you talking about? I didn't say he didn't. Did anybody hear me say Marquez didn't? One initial, brother in super chat. People just want to dislike on Floyd. I always hear he dug Pac-Man when Pac-Man didn't want to do violence testing, then talk about he can't read. Yeah. Hey, and this is the thing. How could Floyd Mayweather wait out Manny Pacquiao when he's 2-3 years older than Manny Pacquiao? Doesn't even add up. Because people choose not to use simple mathematics. How could he choose not to? How can he choose to wait out Manny Pacquiao and he's older than Manny Pacquiao? How? So Kimberly said, but Morales couldn't fight him. Morales wasn't willing to move up 2 weight classes. So please explain to me what you're talking about. When did Eric Morales say he wanted to move up 2 weight classes and fight Floyd Mayweather? Please explain that to me. And why wouldn't Floyd Mayweather oblige him? Please explain that to me. What did Eric Morales bring to the table that made Floyd Mayweather say, I don't want to fight Eric Morales? Please stop. Please stop. Please stop. You talking about the same Eric Morales that fought Danny Garcia and lost both times? Oh, please stop. Mario UD Nawachi, brother in the super chat. Much love to you. Please quit. Stop it already. So Floyd Mayweather avoided Eric Morales. Man, come on, man. He avoided Eric Morales before Marquez and Manny Pacquiao. The guy that beat Eric Morales twice, Manny Pacquiao, he fights him. He fights Marquez, who's arguably better than Eric Morales. But he avoided Eric Morales? Oh, come on, man. He looked to fight Prince Nassim Hamed. But he didn't want to fight Eric Morales. And people, boy, amazing, aren't they? The things people say. My brother Charles Edward Cheese said Garcia, Triple G, no Bradley, no, not sure on Winky Wright, but I think so. I'm young, but in my fight night games, Winky was a middleweight. Yeah, Winky Wright was a middleweight. Yeah, Winky was a middleweight. Okay, so Kimberly said in his prime. Now let's just watch this now. Watch this now, because people don't look at time frames at all. They just repeat and rebuttal things that people saying, not this. So Eric Morales' prime. When was his prime? Now I want y'all to think about this. In 2004, when was his prime? In 2002, 2000, when? When was his prime? When he was a bantamweight? When he was a bantamweight? When was his prime? When he beat Pacquiao. Okay, so let's look at this. So Eric Morales beat Manny Pacquiao in 2005. Right? Now watch this now. I want you to pay attention to this. She just said, now look. Now look. I want y'all to see this. When he beat Manny Pacquiao. And I love Eric Morales. Great fighter. Great fighter. But she said when he beat Manny Pacquiao. This is when he was calling out Floyd Mayweather. Right? Cool. He went on a 4-fight losing streak after he beat Manny Pacquiao. Christian Harrod, what's going on, nephew? He went on a 4-fight losing streak after he beat Manny Pacquiao. And in those 4 fights, he got TKO, knocked out twice. He got knocked out twice. So he fought Manny Pacquiao in March of 2005. He beat Manny Pacquiao, right? Then he fought my boy, Zaire Ryan, in September of 2005. He lost, unanimous decision. Then he fought Manny Pacquiao again in 2006, January of 2006. He got knocked out by Manny Pacquiao. Then he fought Manny Pacquiao again in in November of 2006. He got knocked out again. Then he fights David Diaz. He moves up to lightweight. He fights David Diaz at lightweight, and he loses to David Diaz badly, unanimous decision. In 2007, Floyd Mayweather at this point in time is fighting Oscar De La Hoya in 2007. Zaire Rahim, that's my brother. Quiet Confidence, what's going on? So please explain to me when Floyd Mayweather avoided Eric Morales, people. Please explain to me. And then get this. Then he won against Jose Alfaro, right? He KO'd Willie Lamin. Then he beat Francisco Lorenzo, right? So he was just getting tune-up fights. Then he fought Marcos El Chino Madonna, and he lost. Then he fought Pablo Cesar Cano. He won that fight. Then he lost to Danny Garcia twice. So please tell me when he was supposed to fight Floyd Mayweather and Floyd Mayweather was avoiding him. You said after he fought Manny Pacquiao. I just gave you the rundown after he fought Manny Pacquiao. So please tell me. See, this is what I'm telling you. They tell you stuff that they heard instead of doing their own research. They tell you stuff that they heard instead of doing their own research. Now, please tell me, how does that even add up? When did he call out Floyd Mayweather, and when was Floyd Mayweather supposed to take the fight? In 2005, what difference does what weight class? What does it matter what weight class Floyd was in? Eric Morales was losing. He was losing. He fought for the vacant WBC title. He wasn't looking to fight Floyd Mayweather. He was looking to pick up a title against Zaire Rahim, and he lost. Then he lost to Manny Pacquiao twice by knockout. Then he lost to David Diaz when he moved up to lightweight. So what weight class? What does it mean, or why does it matter what weight class Floyd Mayweather was fighting in when Eric Morales wasn't even relevant? What are we talking about? Donnie D 1954, my brother in the super chat. Blue, you good, man. This is you can't make this stuff up, Donnie D. You can't make it up. You can't make this stuff up. Floyd wasn't relevant. Okay, goodbye. I'm done. I can't have this conversation. I can't. You can't have this conversation, man. You just can't. He never even lost. How could he not be relevant? He's a 5-division world champion. What are you talking about? Floyd Mayweather wasn't relevant either. What are you talking about, man? What are you talking about? You want to know who Floyd Mayweather beat in that string of fights? I'm gonna oblige you. Why not? Salute to my brother. Why not? Toon Dog, my brother Super Chat. We're supposed to be fans of boxing, not man fans. This is a fact. But let's just look at Floyd's resume. Since she said he wasn't relevant either. Okay. He beat Jose Luis Castillo twice. Then he beat Victoriano Sosa. I'm sure you don't even know who that is. Was a great fighter. Philip Indu, DeMarcus Chop Chop Corley, Henry Bruxelles, Arturo Gatti, Sean Bay Mitchell, Zab Judah, Carlos Balderman, Oscar De La Hoya, Ricky Hatton. And then after that, we know he ventured off into Money Mayweather when he beat Juan Manuel Marquez, Shane Mosley, Victor Ortiz, so on and so forth. That's what he was doing. I'm just saying. Yeah, UAP channel. Can't make this stuff up, man. How could you actually say, hey man, Floyd Mayweather wasn't relevant? Huh? How could anybody ever say, hey, Floyd Mayweather wasn't? When was Floyd Mayweather not relevant in boxing? When? Hey man, Floyd Mayweather wasn't relevant in boxing. Really? Wow. That's amazing. That's amazing. That is amazing. That is amazing. At that time, no. Amazing, man. That is amazing. Floyd Mayweather wasn't relevant. Hey man, I've never heard that. Marvelous Jarvis, what's going on? With Sean Jackson, what's going on? 844 and still relevant. Amazing. Oh yeah, for sure, Charles Edward Cheese. Now that's a fact. That's a fact. You got to let Tank fight the best. Donnie D, 1954, brother in super chat. Proverb: instructive at you alone will suffer. Yep, yep. I had to paraphrase, great brother. Mr. TY, what's going on? Man, this stuff that boy, oh boy. Only in boxing can you say stuff like this. Only in boxing. Yeah, smash the like button, people. Get the likes all the way up. And we should have 850 likes, man. Smash the like button. Wipe your feet before you come inside. Get the likes to. We should have at least 850 likes right now. Smash the like button, people. Smash the like button. Right Speed, what's going on? Henry Mahone, what's going on? We get the likes to 1K. Matter of fact, get the likes all the way up to 1K. Smash the like button, people. Get the likes to 1K. Smash the like button. Joshua Clottey, no, too slow, too defensive minded. Lawrence Ingram, what's going on? No, he's Joshua Clottey is too slow for Floyd Mayweather. I would love to see the Trinidad. Trinidad was too slow too, on his front foot, too dominant on his front foot. That would work against him against Floyd. K Bots in DC, what's going on? I would love to see those fights though. I would love to see those fights. I would love to see those fights, man. For sure, I would love them. And Juan Easily, brother in the super chat. Much love to you, brother. Appreciate you 1,000%. Get the likes up, people. Get the likes to 1K. Smash the like button. What do you think about Gervonta Tank Davis? I think Gervonta Tank Davis has top 3 best talent in the sport of boxing. We just got to see it on the big stage. Rodriguez Delgado, what's going on? We need to see it on the big stage, man. We got to see it on the big stage, man. We got to see it on the big stage. Charles Edward Cheese, my brother, he said, Blue, bro, you be going, but I must retire. Have a good night, sir. Where you go? Peace out, community. Get the likes up. Salute to my brother Charles Edward Cheese. I appreciate you, great brother. Have a great night, man. Appreciate you coming through, studding up as always, and showing me love and support, man. Salute to my brother Charles Edward Cheese. Have a great night, great brother. Yeah, I got 10 more minutes, man. KQKC Boxing Network, the OG in the building. Go subscribe to my brother KQKC Boxing Network. What's going on with you, great brother? Tiny McCool, what's going on? Go subscribe to my brother KQKC Boxing Network. KQ, drop the link in the chat. Get the likes to 1K, people. Smash that like button. Get the likes up to 1K. I think Floyd would have beat them all as well. Smash that like button. Get the likes up to 1K. We should be past 1K, people. We should be past 1K. We should be past 1K. Smash the like button. Risk taker, what's going on? Jay Lynn, peace and blessings to you, Queen. Said, did I miss Kurt? You know what? I was on my other stream, and then we got bumped off, and then I was gonna bring him on, but it got super late, so I didn't want to. You think Demetrius Andrade could beat Canelo? No. Boxing Boy Nation, what's going on? Tyler Williams, brother in Super Chat. They don't like Floyd because he rich in the face of boxing and a sport made by. Yeah. Hey, I had to paraphrase, but yeah, that's the way to look at it. DeAndre Carey, my brother in the building. What's going on, great brother? Mr. Shelton, what's going on? Kimberly Jorge gave you a like. Appreciate you, Queen. King and Queen. Yeah, Jay Lennon. Yeah. I just, hopefully tomorrow he's available. Come in on tomorrow. But it got late, man. It's already almost 12 o'clock on the East Coast. Funk D, what's going on? Appreciate you. I ain't even eat nothing, man. And I got a lot to do tomorrow. Got to get up early, too. Got to get up super early. Smash that like button, people. Get the likes up to 1K, people. Tony Ibarra, what's going on? Brother, the Truth 24. Brother, back in the super chat, dropping another half a dub on your boy Blue in the super chat. Blue, people trying to tell me that Tom Brady is the greatest athlete ever. Yet he can't play another position on football field and runs a 5.3 40. He is the greatest stand-still quarterback only. Yeah, he's far from the greatest athlete ever. But he ain't nowhere near the greatest athlete in football. He's the most accomplished. He's the most accomplished football player because of longevity, and he's won a lot. But it's the greatest football player, he's not even the greatest football player. He's not the greatest quarterback to me. Peyton Manning is. He is the greatest supporting cast and durability and things of that nature. Peyton Manning is a much better quarterback than Tom Brady, in my opinion. Tyler Williams, brother in super chat. Also, numbers don't lie. Floyd, the best. Facts. David, brother in super chat. You think old meter didn't like Floyd because of his, they don't control him like they did Oscar De La Hoya? Yeah, a little of both. A mixture of both. A mixture of both. It's a lot to unpack there. It's a mixture of both. Outspoken, move to the drum in his own beat. That speaks volumes. With Spence going to the Bud Porter fight, call out the winner. Will that make him the B side? No. His what you call it? His brand is proven. Robert Jaramillo, what's going on? His brand and his name and his success is bigger than Sean Porter and Terence Crawford. There's no way he could be the B side. No way. Floyd at catchweights. What catchweights did Floyd fight at? One Floyd Mayweather catchweight, and now you're talking about Floyd Mayweather catchweights. What Floyd Mayweather catchweight are you talking about? Are you referring to Tony Ibarra? Go ahead, I'll oblige you before I get off. You saying Floyd Mayweather at catchweights? What catchweights? Donnie D said, bro, you need some rest to handle constant misinformation. Facts. It drains me, man. I ain't going, man. It makes me tired, bro. Raphael Bell, my brother, what's going on? Boxing's brother in super chat. Canelo's claim to fame was that loss to Floyd, no cap. Oh, yeah, he definitely directly passed him the baton, for sure. Jesus Hernandez, Floyd clearly lost to Castillo. Man, please stop. He probably didn't even watch the fight. Tyler Williams, brother in super chat. Do you think still the best if he had a loss on his resume? Do you still think he'll be the best if he didn't have No. Floyd Mayweather is the greatest technician in the sport of boxing, greatest defensive fighter in the sport of boxing. He did not lose the first fight with Diego Corrales and Jose Luis Castillo, and he had a torn rotator cuff in that fight. So please explain how come you didn't say he had a torn rotator cuff? Why didn't you even mention that? You want him to have a loss so bad that you know that he won the fight in a fight in which he had a injured shoulder, a torn rotator cuff that you can prove, but you still say he lost the fight and don't even mention it, just so you could say he lost the fight. What does that tell you? If Canelo lost a fight and had a torn rotator cuff or won the fight or whatever, you would be screaming to hey man, here, his shoulder. That would be the running topic. And you know this. It's amazing, man. Robert Jaramillo, brother in super chat. Blue, what do you think we are getting out of Munguia Rosado? One of the action-packed fights. It has fight of the year written all over it. And I think Gabe Rosado is going to win. I think Gabe Rosado was going to win. Trey Boy, 89. Thomas Mullen, what's going on? DJ Seven Drums, what's going on? I think it's going to be fight of the year, man. Floyd Miller's so good. Do you ever seen him knock down? Brown Mama at 163, what's going on? I got Munguia. I won't, Munguia win. I won't be surprised, but I just think that Gabe Rosado is going to win. Truth 24, brother, super chat. You want him to have a loss so bad. Line of the day. He 50-0. Thanks, boo. No doubt. They want him to have a loss so bad. It's amazing, man. Smash the like button. Get the likes to 1K. Smash the like button. Get the likes to 1K. If you was keeping it real, then you would be honest with yourself. You watched the fight. You clearly see he didn't lose the fight. Why? Because somebody told you he lost the fight? Did you see Floyd Mayweather lose the fight? Please stop. You know he didn't lose the fight when you're watching the fight. When you're watching the first fight, Luis Castillo, with a shoulder injury, he had to dial it back. You can clearly see when his shoulder got injured in the fight. But before his shoulder got injured, was the fight even close? No. No, it wasn't. When you watch the fight, Felix Nunez, what's going on? When you watch the fight, you can clearly see when he got injured in the fight and had to dial it back. Clearly. You can clearly see where he had to pull back because of the injury. So what are we talking about here? You can clearly see where his shoulder got in. Before his shoulder got injured in the fight, did you see him losing the fight? He was winning easy. It wasn't even a boxing match. As soon as he got injured, when Castillo could have some success against him, now he lost. Boy, oh boy. Play you, brother in Super Chat. Canelo was already pound for pound list at the time of Floyd fight number 9. Yeah, but he was too green, according to them. You can't make this stuff up, man. Yeah, his shoulder was injured before the fight, and then he re-injured it in the fight. His shoulder was injured before the fight, but he re-injured it badly in the fight. Money in the Ghetto, what's going on? He tore his rotator cuff, and he had to have surgery. Then he immediately fought him again, and you saw the outcome. Wasn't even close. Just like the fight started off, it wasn't going to be close in the first fight, but you could clearly see when his shoulder got injured, and that's when Castillo started having success. But people still, hey, well, Floyd, come on, please stop, man. Stop. Maya Egypt, peace and blessings to you, Queen. Smash the like button. Get the likes to 1K, people. Get the likes up to 1K. Smash the like button. Let me get up for here, man. I got to get up early. I got to do something. I got to get up early. Got to make some moves. So I appreciate y'all, man. I'll be back on tomorrow, hopefully with a special guest. I was supposed to have a special guest a few times this week, but I apologize, people, because my schedule keep getting pushed back. I had a lot of things to do. So I apologize to my people, but I had the wife come first. Happy wife, happy life. David the Real Thomas, what's going on, great brother? So I had to make sure the wife had a few things settled away. Now she's settled away, and so I should be good. And next week I'm headed to the Sean Porter Terence Crawford fight. So I'll be next week. I'll be in Vegas. So I'll be bringing y'all that content from Vegas next week. But tomorrow we'll be back on. Appreciate you, one initial. Robert Jaramillo, Bless 365. Jay Lynn said, that's right. Yeah. UAP channel said, yep, of course. Yeah. Happy wife, happy life, man. Sim P, what's going on, great brother? Truth, my brother in Super Chat once again. He said, love to you from Massachusetts. Thanks, Blue. Thanks to you, great brother. Appreciate you. Malik, what's going on? Maya Egypt, I appreciate you, Queen. Have a great night. Let me get on out of here. Appreciate y'all, man. Tomorrow we'll be back on, and hopefully we bring special guests on. I got to try to work out some schedules, and yeah. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Blue Blood Sports TV. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe. You haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell icon to get all the new notification. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. Y'all already know what it is. Shout out to the entire LDBC. Shout out to New Media. Shout out to Black Media Row. Make sure you like and share these videos. That's all we got for y'all. My brother, channel brother in the super chat. Keep up the good work, Blue Blood Sports TV. Much love to you, channel. Appreciate you, great brother. And go subscribe to the Queen, Nick J. I believe she said she got a new channel. Devontae Richardson, what's going on? The Queen, Nick J. I believe she said she got a new channel. I don't have the link. My channel, what's going on? Boston Boy Nation, Devontae Richardson, what's going on, great brother? Hi, C. Hanley, what's going on? Donnie D, 1954, my great brother. I appreciate you. So I don't know the link. I'm gonna try to get her to drop the link in here. But go subscribe to the Queen Nick J. I know she have a new channel. I wish I had the link right now so I could post it in here, but I don't have it. Don't have it. B-Dub FT Gate. What's going on, great brother? See you later. Don't say bye, say see you later. Bye's are forever. See you later, see you later. Kimberly and Jorge Lavario. Peace and blessings to y'all as well. See y'all tomorrow, man. Yeah, so don't say bye, say see you later. I don't say goodbye. Appreciate y'all coming through, showing love. See y'all tomorrow. Peace.